friends, it is bedtime. Have I talked to you? Don't think I have. This will probably be short because I'm exhausted dealing with anemia that I have to deal with during the worst part of my period. So I feel like I have no life in me, but I am still alive, so that's good. Right? That's good. You do something, okay? I need a few minutes, and I don't want you to follow behind me. So, Sunday, I was like dead. Last night I went to sleep at 3. I took a Tylenol. It's all I'm allowed to take, which doesn't help a whole lot when your entire insides are hurting, but they do make me sleepy and help a little bit. So I was pretty much out and did not wake up till 8:45, which is an hour later, hour and a half later than normal. But I got up and showered and got dressed, headed downstairs, watered the plants, and then I got started looking for some school inspiration for this coming school week. Dan finally got up, got dressed, came down. I had already had to give Sebastian a snack because he was so hungry. But Dan suggested we go out to breakfast, so we did that. It was brunch, basically. No wait, and then we got to sit outside. I just hate when there's like a ton of tables open and they put us at one that's like less than 6 feet from another table when we could have been like in our own little bubble. It's really annoying, but it's what it is. At least we're outside. So we had breakfast, and we chose that area because we wanted to walk around, and it's in a little village center basically that has lots of walking paths for the neighborhood that's attached. So had a nice walk and then headed home, and I had crafts planned for myself to do. I needed to paint all of the clay miniature food that I had created and had dried. I did make 2 more donuts today that need to dry, and so I'll have to paint those. But I did that painting. I fixed this necklace, which is my favorite one to wear. It's just one that I had made. And Ziggy ripped it by jumping up and getting his claw caught on it, so I fixed that. And then I spent hours doing a little secret crochet project. I started out crocheting just because I wasn't confident to do knitting. Never was great at crochet because I like lose count and my hands get tired doing it. I love knitting though, but I hadn't done a lot of crochet since my stroke. I switched right around then to knitting and didn't look back. But yeah, this project called for crochet, so at first I thought I couldn't do it because there's just something that I apparently cannot do with this hand being partially numb. This finger right here, excuse it for being the middle finger, is pins and needles 24/7 for the past 5+ years since I had my stroke. The rest of them are just low sensation. They're not full sensation. And if I'm not really concentrating on holding things tight, I drop things a lot. But for some reason, could not do the crochet magic circle. It's just this, I mean, it's complicated. It's this weird way of tying and looping and twisting the thread so that you can start crocheting in a circle and you pull it tight and it's all nice and neat. I could not hold it and manage the strings without feeling them. It just 2 failed attempts, and I just did the old school starting chain loop and all was good, though I did this project twice because I'm a perfectionist and I didn't like it the first time. So yeah, while I was doing my crafts, Danny was upstairs making crafts. He was making a bracelet for a friend who was always talking about his, and he knows that I'd been requesting a black one, and I wanted it to fit closer to my hand, because once I start wearing long sleeves, I won't be able to wear this bulky one. It's a lot to even wear this watch underneath a long sleeve. So he made me one after he made his friend one. So he's up and down trying them on my wrist, because my wrist is better than his for trying on a lady's bracelet. So I tried on both, and he made this for me. And while I was crocheting, he headed off to a brewery. I think he's like a member of their beer club or something, and they have releases, and you go and mingle and pick up your beer or something. I don't know what it is. He came home with a t-shirt. But yeah, he was like, I'm gonna be out until late for dinner, but we will have dinner together. It's up to you. You can read or not read.
I want to play around.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You make your decision. He let me know that he would message me when he wanted me to start dinner, because I have stir fry stuff that was going to be pretty easy. Told him I'd need like 20-25 minutes to make that. So finally we were getting pretty hungry. I'd finished that crochet. I started back in on looking at school stuff, but I was like, should I start? It's getting late. He's like, yeah, start in 10 minutes. So at 6:40 I started cooking dinner, and I had it done just like maybe 5 minutes before he got home. So it was almost perfect timing. I did message him when I finished everything, like, are you almost here? So we ate quite late, but yeah, then I sat down at my computer and in earnest started planning the next week. I was going to do owls for our theme, but I'm going to move that to October, and Sebastian requested transportation vehicles. So I was putting together some stuff for that. I don't think I have enough for the whole week just yet, but got a solid start. Made some of the things I needed printed and sent those to the printer. So once he's asleep, I'll have my big Sunday night rush of cutting out collateral at 11 p.m. Yeah, that's basically it. I've been feeling crappy all day. I skipped my medicine the first 2 days of my period, so as long as I remember to do that and my period doesn't like super surprise me, that helps a little bit, but not a lot. I still get really pale and anemic and tired, and brain fog. But should be better tomorrow, and then mostly back to normal fatigue wise. It's non-stop like camera lights. Back to normal mostly in a couple days. I'll be good. Just, and my arm is getting tired holding you. Do you want to just look up my nose? Ooh, look, I have like a halo. It's just my arms are tired. I was eating my dinner and I was like almost done. And I just sat back and I'm like, man, like I'm too physically tired to just even chew right now. I'm just so tired. Anyway, I started braiding. Can you see? I did a little bit right here. It doesn't look nearly as dark as it is over here because my platinum hair is mixed in here. When I dye my hair, all my platinum that's mixed into these braids will be turquoise and it'll be a little brighter. I think my camera also lightens things up in the dark light, so it's lovely for your skin, but it's not giving you an accurate picture of that. But yeah, I'm going to try to do 10 braids per night. I did 6 last night. I always give myself a bit of a pass the first night because I'm mixing hair colors. I should have some over there. I mixed 3 colors. There's a light denim color that it's like 2 parts light denim and then 1 part this tropical blue, which almost looks like a green, and 1 part sky blue. So less intense than I was going for, but I didn't have as much in the tropical. So yeah, you'll see that slowly start to change. I have 118-ish braids. So with 2 weeks left, it should be great to do about 10 per day. I don't know what's going on here. I was in the Jeep and I didn't do anything to my hair today. Obviously, like I'm over it until it's changed. It's not going to be a lot of effort put into it. But that's my update, and yeah, I just feel like a spaghetti noodle. Have you ever been anemic? Do you know what it feels like? I'm also really cold. I'm warm right now because it is warmer up here, and I just had a hot coffee. I can't get this paint off my finger. It looks better than it was. Yeah. Okay, I'm Stephanie. If you haven't met me yet, hello. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Be kind. Let's try that again. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.